My name is Kayla Morris, and I'm going to show you how to apply an item to a sterile field. And the first thing I want to do is I want to wipe down my counter. Okay. And while that's drying, I'm going to wash my hands. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lay my drape down. And I'm going to do it by holding the outside of the corners like this. And I'm just going to lay it down. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my sterile tray. And I'm going to open up with the flap away from me, but I'm going to step away from the sterile field. So I'm going to do this. Okay. And yes, my tray's already open because I've already used it for practice. I'm going to drop my items onto the field. I'm going to put my tray over to the side, which is where I would throw my tray away. Okay. I'm going to start applying items to the field. So I'm going to open and let it drop. Do that. Okay. Let that drop. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my sterile gloves. I'm going to check the package, make sure there's no rips or tears, make sure there's that the expiration date doesn't mean it's expired or anything of that sort. I would have done the same thing for my tray as well before opening it. I would have checked it, make sure there was no rips or tears. So, seeing how there's no rips or tears here, I'm going to kind of step back away this way. Well, actually, I'm going to kind of step over here. I'm going to clean off this section over here next to me before I plop down the sterile drape, not sterile drape, but sterile gloves. Okay. I'm going to let those fall right there. Put those here. I'm going to kind of adjust my camera angle so you can see me doing my gloves. I don't have much counter space, but usually you wouldn't do this next to the sterile field. I'm going to put my gloves on. Okay. Non-dominant hand for dominant hand. I'm going to grab the cuff and I'm going to put my gloves on. Having a little bit of trouble there, but I can adjust it. All right, since the outside of my gloves are sterile, I'm going to go under right here, under the cuff, to put these on. Okay. And now that I've got these on, I can adjust these. Okay. All right, put those on. Now I'm going to be able to adjust everything on my tray here. So that's what I'm going to do. Put the gauze and all that here. Adjust my tools. I'm going to put that there and like that. Okay. And that's how you apply items to a sterile field.